You are moving through the airport on your way back into the country when you're stopped by Australian Border Force, ABF. Your bag, laptop, phone and a few USB sticks are being inspected by officers, but what happens if you refuse to be searched? Can you say no? Criminology expert Associate Professor Marianella Marmo from Flinders University said Border Force officers had the right and the ability to search all your belongings, electronic or not. Any border officer can examine whatever you are carrying, and the expense of such examinations, including the cost of removal to wherever the examination takes place, is bared, by the owner, she told ABC Radio Brisbane's Rachel Mealy. Any suitcase, device or documentation, including electronic documents such as USB sticks, can be looked at. It's not just laptops or smartphones. Do officers have to say why you're being searched? No. Dr. Marmo said the increasing trend in Australia, New Zealand and the United States was that officers did not have to give a reason. The range of the rights of a passenger, whether they hold citizenship or not, is diminished, and the range of discretion power of any immigration officer, including ABF, has increased over the past few years, she said. It's justified by the idea of national security, but they don't need to articulate the specific need for the search on the spot. A statement provided to ABC Radio Brisbane by Australia Border Force said, "And if you don't allow officers to search your luggage? Under the legislation, it could be considered to be a crime if you don't allow officers to inspect your belongings," Dr. Marmo said. Also, with laws passed through federal parliament last December, belongings could be confiscated for up to 14 days. They have the authority to take the device from you, whether you give consent or not, and there is always a financial consequence for you too, because you will often miss your flight. Photo: most travelers would have tales to tell about passing through airport security. ABC News, Ewan Gilbert, she said most people allowed the search to happen to avoid any extra stress and worry. The pressure of trying to get to your flight or possibly having to buy another ticket and the emotional pressure of your family waiting to come and pick you up can have an impact, Dr. Marmo said. Also, the inability to communicate if they remove, say, a phone from you, and the personal stress where you don't have much choice, can leave people feeling uneasy. There is trust when it comes to police and border force, but once we go through treatment that we could be like a criminal, it can be hard to reinstate that trust. Your stories of airport searches. Callers to ABC Radio Brisbane shared their experiences and offered advice for travelling across borders. There are a number of items that are not allowed back into Australia, so it's worthwhile consulting the Australia Border Force checklist. More stories from Queensland.